I've written everything on my phone because, yeah, first time speaking in front of a lot of people. So, yeah. Um, the last time I had to speak in front of a group was in Form 1. So, and that was for speeches, and then I wagged the next year. So, I'm a dancer, a creator, a DJ, a teacher, a brother, a cousin, a nephew. Yeah, I'm a bit of everything. I was born in Rotorua, born and bred in Hamilton though, so woo, Waikato hard. I have 5 brothers and 1 sister, and I have a lot of brothers from another mother. Yeah, so you can say I've inherited a lot of parents throughout the years. I have a lot of parents, but 1 main, 2 main, 3 main. I have a lot. Yeah. I'm one of those kids that grew up with everyone being my auntie, and I've lost track of uncles that I've inherited as well. I just want to take the opportunity to thank Guy for having me to speak here. Thank you very much. I'm a dancer by day, a DJ by night, and I feel quite overwhelmed to talk to everyone that's here at the moment. Yeah, usually I don't usually speak to a sober crowd, so. The reason why I'm here today is because I was asked to come along and share my story about a passion that I have for dance and music. I feel real honored to be here to do this and to be surrounded by so many inspiring people. I've been in the street dance scene for 7 years now, competing in competitions and upskilling in workshops throughout. I've been upskilling through workshops. This enabled me to travel around New Zealand, Australia, and Las Vegas to connect with like-minded people and learn from some of the world's top choreographers in the world. In my time of serving other young people in dance, I have seen a lot of young people's lives transform through connecting in dance, and that's why I like to do what I do. Last year, we identified a need for our young people in our communities in the street dance sector because there was nothing to do. You can see a picture of me and my 3 brothers. Yeah. Yeah. So last year we identified a need for young people in our communities in the street dance sector because there was nothing to do. So long story short, my mum and I formed the Federation Dance Academy, which is run by volunteers to serve youth in dance. We want to build the Waikato region and give young people opportunities to dance and share in our communities because we know that is good for our kids and builds confidence and friendships. When I was over in Las Vegas in 2010, I was 16 years old and I choreographed a junior crew that placed 13th in the world. Yeah. I remember that there was this Filipino crew and they were handing out little gift cards just saying that everyone's doing well and everything. For me, that was something which was quite yeah. I thought it was quite inspiring in a way, because sorry guys, hold on, I'm just trying to find my cue. Yes, they were handing out little welcoming cards that encouraged everyone to do their best and to remember that when the dance is gone, we would still have our connections and our new friendships forged for years to follow. This had a huge impact on why I love to dance, because when dance is finished, our kids are still hanging out together, still connecting, and still encouraging each other's lives. And that right there is our gold medal. That recognizes the value of dance in lives, but acknowledges the importance of people and connections first. We went on a school's tour last year in the Waikato, and that had a very big success. We ended up going over to Australia to test it, and it went really well. We had a lot of schools that really enjoyed what we did. There was one other moment. There was this little boy, and he had, from what we had heard from his teachers, he had never engaged with his school or anything. I think he was about 6 or 7. He wasn't engaging in schoolwork and anything. And as soon as our dance crew stood up to dance, we just saw this little boy, and he was just sitting in a crowd, doing nothing. And then one of our moves, we just bounce our shoulders, and then out of nowhere, we just see this little boy bouncing his shoulders. And that for us was like, wow. And then next moment, you see this kid, he stood right up in the middle of the assembly and then just started dancing with us. So for us, that was quite an amazing moment, because for me, I didn't actually know how much dance could have an impact on someone who I'd never met. It was my first time seeing this kid in my life, and then just for him to stand up and dance, it was quite an amazing thing. Yeah, it really was. At the moment, I am currently on 3 projects. I am a member of an all-boys dance crew called BFAM, which stands for Brothers from Another Mother. We do performances and competitions and teach the federation classes. We support community events and run workshops for young people that are separate to federation classes. I've been with these boys for a few years now, and they are really like my second family. We established ourselves in 2011 and are always serving our communities through dance. Also, I am currently training a team of 19 young dancers to compete at the 2014 World Supremacy Battlegrounds hip-hop competition. This is being held in Melbourne on October 2nd. So this is a huge task, as we know dealing with young people comes with their own set of challenges, but watching them grow is far more rewarding than that staying stuck in the challenge. So I am excited for what these kids will produce, and we'll be repping the Waikato hard. The Academy is not a money-making venture by far, so if you're looking to do what I do and make money, let me know so we can connect. I just got back from Las Vegas with my good mate Mark, just sitting in the corner. Yeah, and that's my mum up front, if anyone would like to know. Yeah. So me and Mark, we went over to Las Vegas to upskill and bring the knowledge back home to teach our academy. It was an amazing experience to grow and make inroads for other projects we want to implement for the near future. With great support that believes in you, it'll back you up no matter how crazy your ideas seem. Thanks, Mum. I am able to serve in a capacity like this, which I love. Actually, I'm pretty lucky too that sometimes Mum and my stepdad can be a bank for a 0 interest loan. A couple of years ago, I said to my mum that I wanted to be a DJ, and one day out of the blue, so she picked me up, me and my friend, his name's Cody. She picked us both up from the bus depot and took us to the rock shop, and then showed us these brand new decks, and we were like, wow. And she said, do you want these? And we were like, sure. So, but in saying that, when we did get the decks, she did tell us that if we are to get these, she wants us to work hard and actually put all effort into it, and that's exactly what we did. I've opened up, since DJing now, I've had the opportunities to open up for the likes of P Money, Danny Bird, Crafty Cuts, just a bunch of names people may not know or not. Yeah. And then you have my mate Cody, who's been flown over to Australia in a couple months to do his first international gig. So that is something that we've really both enjoyed. Yeah. So to be able to join my two passions of dance and music together is a privilege that I work hard to keep. I think it's the craziest people with the craziest ideas that become successful. I'm still on that journey of creating a pathway of success for myself and have lots to learn. Yeah. Because my life is really crazy. So, yeah. All of this craziness, it hasn't come easy. Once I realized what I wanted to do, I started paying my dues. What does that look like? It's working for years for years for free to finally get a break. It's putting $100 gas in a car, traveling 100 kilometers to perform a $50 gig. Or even turning up and then you find out you're doing it for free. But there's nothing wrong with that. But that is paying your dues. No one can do it for you but you. And paying my dues has led to opportunities to further myself so I can contribute to a bigger picture for others. We all want opportunities, and my priorities are always in my own backyard with our own kids, and I have fun doing what I do. We have been an instrument at grassroots levels to train dancers who have gone forward to international competitions, coming back with medals, and that has been hard work but rewarding. My dream and vision was to do exactly what I'm doing now. I wanted to dance and I wanted to DJ. I wanted to share dance and teach dance and combine music with this and make a living out of it. Wherever I am in this world, I want to contribute to other kids' lives. The money doesn't always match the amount of hours spent in this work, but I know that my contribution through gifts and talents that I bear anywhere to grow others. And speaking of growing others, while Make and I were away in Las Vegas, our kids put together their own set and their own music. And although we could put on stuff on stage, part of the vision for success is to have all our young people capable and competent dancers and hopefully run their own crew someday. So they put together their own routine with only 2 or 3 practices, and they did their own music and everything. So I am blown away that they would create and perform their own routine, and I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you. So let me introduce to you some of the members of the crew who will be representing New Zealand at the 2014 World Supremacy Battlegrounds competition in Melbourne next month. We have Ollie, Mika, April, Georgia, Josh, Emily, and April, another April, and Marquet. So, yeah.